Before I start the video, I want to tell you that I opened a new Discord server, so please join it in case anything bad happens to the channel. Also, you can chat in there. Link is in the description. Hello friends and welcome back to another video. Well, first of all, I'm gonna stop the review series, as the first video barely surpassed 40 views and 1 comment, so I found out that you don't want to see those, and this is why I'm going to stop that series, and I'm not going to do it for any season, even season 14. But today I'm going to give you my whole opinion on season 13, and all the things I liked about it, all the things I didn't like, my overall thoughts, my rating, and finally where I'll rank it among the other seasons. But I'm gonna add 2 new categories, which are the missed opportunities category and the theories one. And without further ado, let's get started. One final thing, my opinion about each episode individually will be in the next video where I rank all the season 13 episodes. Okay, so let's get started now. For the pros, let's start with the meanings of this season. Each Ninjago season except 2, 7 and 11 has a message behind it. It wants to tell us through the story of the season. And I think that season 13 has one of the best messages. And here it is. You should never disappoint those who you care about and fulfill their promises with any price. You should also give second chances to others and not judge them from their first actions. Because people change and so should you. This is a very deep message and really something we should learn, and it was delivered beautifully. And the first part of it about fulfilling promises is shown in the form of Cole fulfilling his mom's wish, and the second is about the geckos and months, and they should give second chances to each other. Cole's focus in the season couldn't be better. It was perfect, and Cole got a lot of fantastic development and focus. This is really the Cole focus we waited for almost a decade. I love how his mom was involved, and I'm happy that she didn't come back. And I'm also happy that her death was simple, not a huge sacrifice or something. It was hard to satisfy us with the Cole focus because the more we wait, the bigger our hopes get. But Cole was amazing in here, especially after the big disappointment in season 12, because it was supposed to be a Jay season, but he literally only got development in the last episode, which was very disappointing. Unlike season 11, this season wasn't childish at all and had really good and balanced humor, except in episodes 1, 5, and 9, and some scenes in 6. They took the serious thing seriously enough, which was really good. This is Wu's best season after season 9. I love his story and that he isn't needed anymore, which was something we all noticed. It didn't really have much screen time as it started in episode 1 and ended in episode 12, and there was almost nothing about it in between, but I was amazed of how it was in episode 12. It got an amazing conclusion. The fact that they tied it with the iconic ninja never quits line is very clever, and it was amazing character development for Wu. I thought that it will be a cheap one episode story that will start and never end or get mentioned again, but thankfully I was wrong. The emphasis on lore and backstory. It will seem like I'm just saying, but this season has the best concepts and is the best season in focus on the lore. There was a lot of backstories and different animation styles, and all of them work. Except the awful looking anime, but that will be another video. The lore was cool and it got great focus. I really liked the Mansangekas and I wasn't disappointed by them at all. I said that their story and Cole's story are the most exciting about the season, and both were executed wonderful. And also, unlike the last 3 seasons, this season had 2 very unexpected and good plot twists, which was really cool. And finally, the focus balancing. Cole got a ton of development and screen time, but he wasn't the only one that got development. Season 12's biggest problem was that it got a problem in focusing on characters. Okino got a lot of development, more than he needed. Jay didn't get any focus at all except in the finale, and the rest of the ninja were just there. But season 13 fixed this huge problem. Wu, Nya, and Kai had big roles, and you also have the Apply, the Mons, and Geckos, the Winged Guards, Vania, and all of them got what they deserve. This season had very strong pros and definitely fixed almost all the mistakes and bad things about the last 2 seasons, but it had a few cons unfortunately. Like the last 3 seasons, this season had weak villains overall. The Skull Sorcerer is pretty generic and boring, and his personality was very boring. He barely had a backstory, and his motives are unique, as they'll be revealed in the next season actually. He's Vangelis, and that was really unexpected, but that doesn't mean it's a good plot twist. But I'll talk about this in the missed opportunities section. The Awakened Warriors are the Omni 5.0, if you get what I mean. Extremely boring, but not by any means as annoying as the Red Visors, cause there is no boring fight involving them in every episode, which is something season 13 fixed, but they are still pretty boring. I said that this season is taking stuff seriously enough, but in some episodes it was very childish, mainly episodes 1, 5, and 9, and a lot of episode 6 as well. I never said that the word childish in Ninjago before season 11, and this should change now. There are a few missed opportunities in this season that would have made it a lot better. Just imagine if the Skull Sorcerer was Garmadon. It would have been one of the best plot twists. It would have been unexpected, and it will be a perfect way to bring back Garmadon. Also, this will give Wu's story a better ending with killing him, and where he died will be a final battle against Garmadon, and that would have been legendary. Also, I feel like Vanille should have had more development with her dad because she doesn't seem that sad or shocked actually, and it looks like she knew from the beginning. We should have seen more lines from her where she expressed that she is very shocked and sad, but unfortunately that didn't happen. Next up, we have the theories, and we'll see if they were proven or disproven. First of all, the biggest one, which is the Skull Sorcerer's identity. Most people thought it's Klaus, which was wrong, and it's actually kind of a new character. I already said that I don't want him to be Klaus, and not a new character either. Garmadon was a perfect choice that wasn't chosen. The next theory is that Lily is the Skull Sorcerer, but that was wrong as well. And finally, the Skull Sorcerer stole the blades and not the monster geckos, which is true. It's actually the Skull Sorcerer who stole them. And finally, my thoughts, rating and ranking. And before I announce that, I want to say something. Episode 10 of the season had the highest ranking out of all the 160 Ninjago episodes on IMDb, which is something huge for this season. And I agree, episode 10 is probably the best episode since season 9. So yeah, let's continue. Season 11 was a terrible season and definitely the worst season of the show, and if it wasn't for the next season who gave us some hope, it would have caused a lot of fans to leave the show. Season 12 gave us hope that Ninjago still can return to what it was before. Season 12 is by no means one of the best seasons of the show, but it's not bad. But I can say that season 13 is finally the season that returned Ninjago to what it was before, and it's probably one of the best seasons we got. Amazing development for all the characters, the best concepts and the best emphasis on lore, good tone, and great humor overall, but it had mediocre villains and some missed opportunities that would have made the season better. If I wanted a Ninjago season to be good, it is this one, because it has the best concepts and finally the Cole season. And it didn't disappoint me at all and showed me that Ninjago is still an amazing show. I will rate season 13 Master of the Mountain an 8.5 out of 10, and I'll rank it as my 6th favorite Ninjago season, being better than seasons 1, 2, 3, 7, 10, 11, and 12, but not as good as seasons 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. And that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to tell me in the comments what do you think of season 13 and where will you rank it among the other seasons. I'd say that it's easily the best season we got since Haunted, and a great season. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share to the friends, and I'll see you next time.